Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Christine Feckety!
Franklin, Tennessee. My God. It has been a while. This town gave me so much material. That's why it's been a while. It seems the Franklin Theater didn't do a background check. Maybe they did, and somebody thought, she's no Ricky Skaggs, but she's gonna be interesting. It will be interesting. This is gonna be real. Because right now, I am standing almost exactly halfway between the house where I was married for 17 years, raised children, and discovered bullets from the Civil War in our front yard, and the house where I shacked up with somebody, raised a little hell, and discovered mixing Xanax and vodka causes blackouts. I have history here. Yeah. And a record. Many started to drink a lot more during COVID. I decided that during a global pandemic would be the perfect time to quit drinking. Because even my healthiest decisions have self-sabotage written all over them. Not everyone is familiar with my aforementioned history, so let's get everyone on the same page. Oh, this shit ain't going on Netflix. I don't know why fire trucks go to a mental health emergency. Seems a little dramatic. I've had a couple opportunities to ask. Was a little distracted at the time. 4 years, I had seen the billboards for Grumpy's bail bonds. Never once did I think I would require their services. Once I was in a checkout line, Mom and her little boy in front of me. The mom's back is to me, and this little boy, said, "Mom, are there TVs in jail?" She said, "Honey, I don't know." I looked over her shoulder at the little boy. "Yes, there are." Just my way of giving back to the community. I was in full-time evangelical ministry for 11 years. That's not a joke, bitch. And I'm in recovery for that as well. My therapist, who once was very professional and neutral, now in session started to say things like, "What the fuck?" One day, he casually mentioned that making an external change can help encourage internal change. In hindsight, he may have been talking about wallpaper. I don't necessarily think he was thinking Hollywood. My youngest daughter, Samantha, was 17 at the time, and she had an agent and manager who wanted her in LA. I was 47 and had a record and no plan at all. You know, it's pretty bad when somebody close to you thinks Hollywood is the healthiest place for her to be right now. That didn't occur to me till about 2 hours ago when I wrote that down. I literally got into background acting work because they don't do background checks. I have lost actually 70 pounds since I moved. That's true. Now, don't get me wrong, I still looked good, big. I did. I was, depressed and borderline suicidal, but I was pretty. And I am absolutely convinced that if a judge court mandated 6 months on a dating site before granting a divorce, a lot of couples would have worked that shit out. When filling out those dating profiles, there's always one question that tests your integrity just a little bit. For some, your age. For some, occupation. For me, how many children. If you don't know, I have 8 children. Yeah. We had 4 birth, 4 adopted children. At one time, I had 7 children under the age of 10. Yeah, Chris, wow, you must really love kids. Not anymore. It was a phase. I knew I was exhausted as a parent when I started to think about what elective surgery I could have to get out of the house. We were poor. God, we were so broke. One day, the kids and I were playing the let's find the coins in the couch game. Collected a bag, a little baggie, and my daughter Maxine, who was about 11 at the time, went with me to the grocery store to get a gallon of milk. We went to the back of the store, grabbed the gallon of milk, walked up to the register, and were told we didn't have enough money. So I went to the back, shame starting to creep in, right? Got the half gallon of milk, and I looked at Maxine, and I said, Maxine, I don't want you to forget this moment, because we are not always going to be in this position, but I want you to remember that we once were. A few weeks ago, I was talking to Maxine, who's 25, and I told her that story. She said, Mom, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I want to make it really clear, first of all, that I do not believe that being gay is a choice. Yeah. But there was a point in my life where I was so exasperated by men that I gave it a go. Turns out when it comes to sex in the land of lesbianism, I'm not a giver. My lesbian friends think that's funny. Getting sober helped me get my head out of my ass enough to learn that what I used to call boring is actually what's called stable. So my ex-husband and I got married again. People are like, oh God, it's so exciting. It's like a second honeymoon. No, it's like a Tuesday. We've known each other for 30 years. Thankfully, I really like Tuesdays. Okay, I learned a few things during COVID. Let's end on this, okay? I am never gonna do the things on my things I'm gonna do if I only had time list. If one does not live alone, it is absolutely essential to disconnect the Bluetooth if one chooses to watch porn. I learned there's this thing called California sober. This is a real thing in the recovery world. California sober. It means you don't drink anymore, but what? You still smoke weed. Here's the deal. I've birthed 4 children. And if you don't know, when you smoke weed, you tend to cough a lot. I don't care how high you are. It's not fun if you peed yourself. During COVID, found out that an ex of mine had some, pictures from back in the day of yours truly on his phone. And this person said, in that southern kind of way, how would you feel if these pictures got out? I said, I work in Hollywood. Just make sure they spell my name right. That there are Scientologists in Nashville, and you can put a name and address in their website, and they'll go visit that person. When my Los Angeles friends come to Nashville, I tell them about the Boot Place in downtown Nashville on Broadway. Buy a pair, you get 2 free, and they let you combine with other customers. So you see people from across the nation crossing divides to work together to get a pair of boots. So I tell my friends, don't bring up gay marriage, don't bring up gun control, don't bring up science. Take off the mask. Hold your breath. Sure as hell don't let anyone know you're from LA, and you're gonna get a great pair of boots. Anyway, you guys, thank you.